Hello there everyone, welcome to another round of Slay the Spire. We are here with the Ironclad for another round of level 9 Ascension. So hopefully we can get this done, get this bread, all that good stuff. So hello there Neo. Oh, ee, ah. I guess, I mean, taking the curse might not be too bad of an idea since there is an early shop right there, which can also, but then again, I mean, it kind of depends on what curse it is. I mean, I'm not losing my starting relic. Maybe for the silent I might do it, but not for the Ironclad. I think, you know what? Let's try our luck. Okay, shame. So that gives us frail, but it's not. And if I remember correctly, frail is this thing that screws with our defenses, I believe. So I don't think that's necessarily too bad. If anything, we might be able to do some shenanigans by using a curse deck. Oh yeah, I can actually fail. Yeah, just simply works on our block. So actually, it might just simply be better to let it do its thing and see about trying to like make a kind of curse deck, I guess. I mean, I say kind of because it's just like sometimes you don't. Oh no! Ooh, perfected strike. Thank you. Ooh, that looks like it's gonna hurt. So let's just put up one defense and see if we can recover in the next battle. Bash, strike. No real reason to defend since we have been failed. If anything, getting failed makes us a bit more aggressive for damage, so I guess there's a good and bad to it. Go ahead and grab headbutts, and so that way we can have a bit of recursion. Ooh, do I really want to take something out? You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and take out a strike actually. I mean, a defend actually. Alright, what do we have here? I guess dual wield is a possible one since that will make our deck more powerful as we get for longer battles since we can just simply grab more perfected strikes. You can have the fairy in the bottle. So, do I really... Now, here's the thing. I can either go for the risky play and go for 3 elites. Or I can take the less risky play. You know what? Always take the risky play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, sometimes you just simply have to shrug it off and you're like, well, it might be like that. Besides, I think we're looking pretty fine so far despite taking the riskier play. Ooh, 16 damage. I do not appreciate that. Ooh, that dealt some damage. So bash, strike, puts him down so that way we only need 2 strikes, that or a perfected strike. And with the way our deck is looking, we should be able to get it. There we go. Hey, the Giria. That's actually not too bad. Sure. So, let's see. I think this way might be better since it does give us an upgrade chance. Granted, it does put us on a single world. But I don't really mind that. So, this should finish him. Nice. Didn't even take the damage. Not bad, not bad. And it's a good thing we got that cleave. And the peculiar hourglass too. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and try and bomb rush the sentries down. Since that's gonna be pretty important for us. so that way we can avoid taking 20 damage per turn. So let's go ahead and cleave. Take this one out, and now we only have to deal with 2. Big brain plates. No need to use a defend when you can just simply take 1 out. So let's go ahead and headbutt Perfected Strike and defend this attack. Ooh. Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have headbutted the one that I did hit. I should have headbutted the sentry that was going to attack us. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter since we did manage to take out the sentry that was going to attack us. Ooh, bad hand. Well, what can we do about it? Except nothing. All we can do is just simply watch the carnage happen. Ooh, pantograph. That's not too bad. What are we fighting, by the way? Hexaghost? Ooh, then we might want to be taking damage here. Not the greatest thing to ever receive. Oh, another gremlin knob. That I actually don't mind that, since that makes my job easy. Better than facing a Lagavulin who does 20 damage per attack. So, you know what? Just going to go for the Perfected Strike attack. Sure, bashing might make it better, but don't see any real reason to do it, other than just simply to... I mean, so far we kept getting Bash and Perfected Strike at the same time, so it's just like, Oh, Preserved Insect. Nice. I'll take the Reaper, so that way we have a better chance of living. And let's go ahead and start upgrading our strength from the Giria. So, let's see. This would deal about 18 damage if I use Cleave twice, so let's just go ahead and take out 1. Sure, it sucks that we have to take some damage here, but I think we can live through it. Let's go ahead and pick out Thunderclap, so that way we have some way of giving it vulnerable. I am tempted to pick up the Waffle. You know what? Give me it. Sure, it means that the Hexaghost is going to be hitting us a whole lot harder, but personally, I don't really mind that. Because we could just simply hit it with a weak potion and I think we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and dual wield our strike, so that way we can start getting upgraded strike, our perfected strike, even more power. Oh, nice. Reaper. Some more health. And a quick whirlwind, which doesn't really do too much, honestly. Let's see, now that I think about it, I probably should have just simply attacked with Reaper. Oh, not Reaper, I should have just simply attacked with Whirlwind, because that might have killed, I think. Alrighty. Left! Sure, it might be a good idea to upgrade our Perfected Strike so that way it does more damage consistently, but honestly, just simply having all of our cards doing more damage, it sounds a whole lot better to me. So, keep the vulnerable up, use headbutts for the perfected, and you know what, might as well just keep on being aggressive. 36 damage, that's a lot. Oh, nice. Dual wield. And big numbers. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So, strike it twice, use will for 1, for where x equals 1. Hopefully we can outmatch the Hexaghost's health pool. So, perfected. Zombit. Alright. We're not looking too bad. It's about halfway into doing its next Inferno. So, headbutt into this for perfected strike again. Well, bash into headbutt so that way we can get perfected strike. Nice. See, this is what I mean. In our perfected strike attacks are just going to get heavier and heavier. As we just keep adding more perfected strikes into our deck. Eventually, we'll always have a perfected strike with us. It's unfortunate that we had to take so much damage just so that way we could get to that point. Oh well. Ooh, food juice. That's not too bad. You know what? I think having more energy is going to be more useful. And at the same time, not the greatest cards ever, I'll be honest. I mean, at least with fire breathing we can kind of work it out with our curse. So, what's the way that we want to take here? I mean, since we do have to preserve the insect, it makes elites easier. So, you know what? Let's go for the whiskey path. It's a lot of fights, not a lot of upgrades, not a lot of places where we can gear you up. So, hopefully we can do it right. So throw the potion, drink the fruit juice, and let's go ahead and knock this bird out since it's trying to buff up, and we don't want that. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I don't appreciate that. Probably should have used Reaper. Oh well. Hey, nice. Another perfected strike. Deck is starting to take off a little bit more. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate fire breathing. Oh right, I guess it does count as a power. You know what? Just hit him with the perfected strike. It's the biggest damage we have. Ah. And now you will say to me, "Suffer," and I'll be like, "No, I don't want to. How dare ye?" But it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess in a way, actually, whenever you draw a status or curse, so technically, yeah, that's a status. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So we can actually deal a good chunk of damage actually by using fire breathing. Nice. That's my first time actually seeing the new fire breathing actually starting to come in clutch. Oh, why this thing? And I was having a good time too. Alright. And at a time like this, you just need to hit it with very big numbers. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I probably should have used the ancient potion there, so that way we could just simply be like, yo, more energy without any drawbacks. How you like them apples? But I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh, Twin Strike, thank you. As long as we can get a strike in our deck, we will get more powerful. And You know what? Sentinel isn't really sitting well in this deck, so let's go ahead and get rid of it. Oh yay, cultists. Alright, so let's go ahead and do wield this and more damage. So Cleaves and Whirlwinds are going to be our best friends here. Unfortunately, we aren't that lucky to receive that blessing. So let's just go ahead and just grab another Perfected Strike. Oh, and you know what? This will be a time for our Berserk to come and play. Okay. What is this? You know what? Thank you, Reaper. I'll happily take the health. This will be a 14 to both of them. Let's just go ahead and start walking down one of these guys' health before they become a problem. Okay. That makes my job easier. Whew. Taking a little bit less. There's my cleave. Where was that? Headbutt, thank you. Guess we're going for it. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Hey, and we also got Reaper too, so this is actually a pretty nice hand. So we got a good amount of our health back, and we got rid of all of his reinforcements. So, and now he'll spend his turn being dumb. Yay. Of course, now he'll gain allies again. Quite annoyingly. But I guess it doesn't really matter since I can kill them pretty quickly. So this one headbutts that. Go ahead and give me Whirlwind. Twin Strike that. And finally do that and give me... You know, give me... He might not clap. As long as he doesn't attack, we can and do stuff like this and we will be perfectly fine. Now all we need is just a simple attack. There's our attack. Nice. Very nice. Oh, yeah, welcome. Okay, that can come in use. And I guess we'll grab the upgraded to wield. You know what? I'm betting on the murder. Oh, really? I lost? Unlucky. So, guess I guess I don't, since I'm going for the greedy pad, I won't be following the question marks. So, go ahead and dual wield, get Perfected Strike. And go ahead and start focusing down the Taskmaster first, since I don't want him to be filling my deck up with his injuries. Although, then again, they could actually come in use if I put out Fire Breathing. So go ahead and weep. Finish off the Taskmaster. Fortunately, we're going to get have a ton of uselessness. Very sad, very sad. I don't really want to use Berserk, so let's just go ahead and call it a turn. Did that hit my Whirlwind? Yeah, it did. God dang it. Ow. Okay, so Fire Breathing, that gives us a little bit of... Then do that. Fortunately, you know what? Give me frail. This way, you can end up killing the 2 because of the combo of Mercury Hourglass combined with our fire breathing. Nice. Oh, really? That's a bad one. Warcry, that's good. White Beast. Our health is not looking too hot, so let's go ahead and stop being as greedy and just start preparing for fights. Oh. Nope. I am perfectly willing to be a coward for that. Alright. Gonna need to try my best here. So, perfected. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Stop a good chunk. Yeah, now we die. Very unfortunate. Actually, no, we're not dead yet. Just living on a prayer and at 1 health. Oh. Thunder. Oh. That was a bit too close. Whew, give me this west area, please. I need it. Somehow managed to live through that, which I am pleasantly surprised about. What? Actually, let's go ahead and grab some more Weepers. Because even though I'm not getting anything from him, I can gain a good amount from the Sentry. So, let's go ahead and finish off this guy and start working on the other one. Alright. Let's see, we're not looking too bad. Now that I'm looking at it a bit more calmly. So, go ahead and get rid of its guard. Very nice, very nice. So that just leaves me to do the finishing touch. Heart of Iron. Okay, that's not too bad. So now we have to deal with the champ. Lift! Basically kinda get a rest just simply from our pantograph, so let's go ahead and make sure our Giria is nice and upgraded. So lose 2 strength, start working his health down. He has a lot of health. Let's go ahead and get a Heart of Iron going for us. I feel like that's gonna be useful. So let's go ahead and get Fire Breathing, since I feel like that might come in clutch. Thankfully, since we have Metallicize and Orialcum, we're always getting 12 guard per round. Very nice, if you ask me. So, I would say that the extra damage we're going to be taking here, thanks to Berserk, is well worth it, since we're going to get vulnerable. Since we're going to be vulnerable anyways. So, keep working on his health. Using a variety, using the same good old, the tried and true combo, perfected strike and headbutt. Because as long as we're always drawing perfected strike, we literally can't lose. Hopefully. We're really starting to lose a bunch of health, which I'm really not a fan about. Weep. At this point, it's kind of a game of who can melt the other first. And honestly, I feel like we might end up losing that game. Go ahead and use dual wheel for our trench strikes. Yep, I've certainly done it apparently. That's so much strength. Excuse me, how much damage are you doing? I'm sorry, but that's just simply an absurd amount of damage. Well, we're dead. That is unfortunate. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button as well as comment down below. And hit that subscribe button because it's you guys and gals that make this channel live. See ya!